Hello everyone. Today I am going to be doing a review of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy's Air Force One by SkyMarks. It's right here. It's just like SAM 27,000, but this is SAM 26,000. It's an Air Force One Boeing 707, and as you can see here, it's VC-137C, known as VC-137 Charlie, scale 1 to 150, and Old Glory on the top. And here's more proof that it's a snap-together model. I'm going to take the tail off. I'm going to put it back on. See? No glue, no paint. Now, the airplane is much more lightly colored compared to SAM 27,000. And the engine cowling here on the JT3D is more blue than sea green. As you can see here, much more blue. Much lighter blue. Presidential seal should be there. Both sides. And now we're going to look into more details of the plane. Like in the tail, we have a high frequency probe antenna, like any typical Boeing 707 had on their tail. Old Glory, registration number, Hap Arnold stripes, boarding area, windows, which are of course painted under the wing, over wing exits, if any of you can see them. Another boarding area, presidential seal, and a black nose here, which is one thing I really like. Now, I've been around airplanes since I was a little boy, and I grew up with airplanes having this black nose-like appearance, as you can see here. And I personally think that the black nose looks very nice. Now, we're going to look at the airplane some more. See, like, service door here. What I mean by this is that food and linen services come in through here, including environmental services. They come in through here, and they leave through here, this door here. As we go here, also on the left side on the right side of the plane, mind you, there's emergency exits once again. Or I actually should have called this the right side of the plane. And here, yet another service door. Hap Arnold stripes, Old Glory, and registration. And the high frequency probe antenna once again. And now we have the Hap Arnold stripes, United States Air Force acronym, and what do we have here? JT3D engines, set of 4, like the typical 707 would use. Shiny belly. Control surfaces here. Aileron here, which allows the airplane, to bank like this, turn. And the elevators here. That's the elevator. So not the type you ride in, but when you pull back on the stick, it does the airplane to do this stuff. Pull up, push down, does this. See? Pull it up, push down. And now, right here you have the rudder, which makes the airplane turn like this. around here you have spoilers. My fingers are covering it. You have spoilers. And they open up like this, which slows the plane down. And now, more into the review. So, this airplane had actually played some significant roles in history. Like, this airplane had been to China, all three regions, which are of course the mainland, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. And it's even been to Southeast Asia, particularly South Vietnam, which is, of course, now one Vietnam. And this airplane had carried President John Fitzgerald Kennedy and Lyndon B. Johnson. I also forgot to mention that this airplane went to Germany, east and west. And I'm all like, at the moment, will you all be patient with me, please? I'm doing everything I can to get your video requests in. Not mad at anyone. I'm just doing everything I can, to get your requests fulfilled. And let's see what else we have here. Is that the titles here remain the same, even though SAM 27000 had the same titles here. And they're not as bold. And yes, I believe something just happened in the motorcade. And when Congress learned that President John Fitzgerald Kennedy had been assassinated, Vice President Lyndon Johnson took office on this airplane, believed to have taken it back here somewhere. And the crew of this airplane actually did not want to fly the coffin in the cargo hold, so they put it back here in the airplane. So what happened from there was that the crew took saws and they cut the wood, because this airplane had a lot of wood in it, and they put the coffin in there. And then from there, Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson assumes office. And let's see what else we have here. Is that this airplane is now on display at the United States Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio. Though I've never been there, I've taken virtual tours on YouTube, and these videos were clean, the ones I was watching. And I even got to tour inside this airplane. Yeah, so overall, with this airplane, not too bad, even though there's no gear. Yes, those landing gears are not here, along with pitot tubes and static ports. They're not here. Yes, I'm okay with it. And now, I'm going to put the airplane back on the stand. Oh wait, should I? And let's see what else we have here. Also forgot to mention, yes, that I am the president of myself to an extent, but not fully. And this airplane here is yet another show-off with the statement that I'm an American citizen. So if there's anything I could do better, just let me know in the comment box below. And if anything else, I'm going to put the plane back on the stand now. And I have to say this: I'm Level at 350, and I approve this message.